Alright, what's up guys? Ernie here. I'm doing a commentary over a video game while I talk to someone about Kendama, which is two things not related to each other at all. But anyways, I came up with a pretty good idea a couple hours ago that every week, I would talk to a Dama famous person. And starting off, I got my bud Cole Matthewson Steeze. What kind of name is that? You want to say something, bro? I don't know.
Yeah, what up, dude? It's Matheson for the record, but
No
it's
one
alright.
cares. No one cares. Honestly, like, when I'm just gonna let you know right now. Whenever me and my friends are talking, uh, whenever like I say, "Oh, I was talking to Cole," like no one has any idea who I'm talking about. Like I have to say Steeze for them to know. Why are you gonna change your name to Steeze?
No, man.
How did that even come up?
It's a good question. Not many people ask it, actually. I don't know. They just go with it. They think it's my real name sometimes. I've actually a funny story about that, too. But my name came up.
Well, no one asked you, really. No one asked you to share that story. I asked you how you came up with it. I didn't need a story.
Dude, it's a good story, but
Alright, let's hear it, actually. I do want to know this.
alright, let me just tell you how the name came first, alright? One at a time here. So, the name came from one of my buddies at Elm Creek. It's where I snowboard here in Minnesota. He just started calling me Steeze, like it started off by him saying my tricks are steezy, which means like style and ease, just like landing snowboarding tricks clean. And then he just started calling me Steeze at school and stuff. So I mean, then more people started calling me, and then I made a Kendama company called Steeze Kendamas. So that's how it came, you know. That's pretty much it, plain and simple. But the story is actually my mom at my mom's work. She works with someone that their kid plays Kendama, and the kid actually thought my name was Steeze. So he like looked me up on Facebook and couldn't find me on Facebook because he was looking up Steeze. And he didn't know my name was Cole because he watched my YouTube videos and he thought my name was actually Steeze. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting.
I mean, I thought your name was Steez.
Pretty funny.
Actually, it wasn't that funny. I don't know why you said it was funny. I was expecting, like, me to go ha ha ha, but I was more just sitting here going, when is he gonna stop talking? Um, would you like to tell us about how you got into Kendama? Playing Kendama.
Probably not, because probably just make fun of me again.
That's a pretty accurate guess of what's gonna happen, but please do enlighten us about your.
Alright, got started playing Kendama at Elm Creek, where I snowboard in Minnesota. 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I was snowboarding and went inside with a chalet. If you guys don't know what a chalet is, it's where you go and eat your little snacks and warm up from snowboarding. Get some hot cocoa. One of my buddies had a Kendama. It was a red PK16 from Kendama USA. That's like all that was around back then. There was no Tributes, no Sweets, no Kenko, Shensu's, none of that stuff. It was just Ken USA, and there was like TK16 and Ozoros, and that was like it. He had a Kendama. We all were playing it, and that night we all went home and bought one. Then like all of our friends at Elm Creek had them then, and it just started blowing up in Minnesota and then all around the U.S. I guess. So yeah, that's how I got started.
How did you start your company? Because I know that you started playing Kendama, but then what was like the motivation for you to just go? You know what? I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's a good question. So my motivation was actually, I started, as you guys know, so I played Kendama for, I don't even know how long, probably about 8 months before I started buying Kendama's wholesale. And I started buying Kendama's wholesale from Kendama Co., as you guys all know.
Greatest company in the world.
Lex was the dude that I talked to a lot of the times. He always hooked it up. He sent a ton of Kendamas. I have all my videos on YouTube still from when I used to buy from them in wholesale. I would just buy a ton of Shensu's, Ozoras, TK, whatever I wanted, and I'd sell them around school with friends and stuff and make a little money off them. And then I started going to the middle school. I was in high school at the time. I started driving over to the middle school after high school was over. And when the middle schoolers got out like 20 minutes later than us, I would sell them to them. And I actually got kicked out of the middle school one time because I would stand in the front of the school selling Kendamas, Shensus. And I would have like the unreleased Shensus and stuff. It was pretty cool. All the kids were stoked. I was stoked. Whatever. So I started going to the bakery across the street from the middle school since the middle school principal came and yelled at me. And all the kids would just go over to the bakery. We'd all play Kendama for like 20 minutes. Their parents would come pick them up, or they'd like run to the bus before it leaves. And yeah, I just brought boxes of Kendama and sold those to those kids and stuff. And after that, I was like, I really need to get my own company. That'd be really cool. I wanted my name on a product, and I want to be able to control it myself. So that's where it changed. And that's where I built the brand Steeze Kendamas. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we got like 2, maybe 1-ish minutes to kill. You want to talk about your personal life? Like, what do you do other than Kendama? You already mentioned you snowboard. What else? What else you got going for you? Nothing. Not surprising.
Jesus. Do you still want me to tell you, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm a senior in high school, so I'm focusing on school. I'm gonna go to college next year. Hoping to go to MCAD. It's a college right here in Minnesota, downtown. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to go there. I actually just did the college tour. That place is super tight. They have a lot of sweet tools and machines and all the fun stuff that you can do. It's a graphic design department, and it ties in with business also. So that's what I'm gonna be going for. They also have filmmaking. Yeah, it's pretty sick. But
Is that what you want to get into, filmmaking?
you know, it's either that or graphics, but it's gonna be tied in with business either way. It's an entrepreneurial studies program,
Right on.
but they you do graphics and filmmaking classes and stuff too, because it's a design school.
Most deaf.
But personal life, summer, you know, it's just every day is a new day in the summer. It's like we wake up, all the homies are like, all right, what are we doing today? We'll find some random stuff to do. We'll build something. I don't know, man. It changes every day.
Do you do a lot of your friends play Kendama?
You know, 2 years ago, everyone played. For that first year, pretty much everyone played, and then it just died down. And now it's like there's like none of my friends play at all. I mean, they're all tight. They're like they all think it's still tight that I play in like how far I've gotten with Kendama. Just a wooden toy, as they say.
Yeah, that kind of happened at our school too. Like everyone played, and then they all kind of stopped. Well, and the video's kind of ending now. So, Steeze, thanks for coming on here and sharing us your story. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.